Yeah, so they had brought the baby to stay with me that previous day. Nikakaa na yeye, the baby alikuwa analala sana, so hata siwezi geuka ni nionyesha na this side ama the other side. Na the hospital beds, as they're not big. Ukitani vibaya utaanguka. So when they came that morning, I told them I wasn't able to breastfeed. Mtoto alikuwa analala sana, siwezi muamsha, and siwezi turn from this side nimweke huku, but I used to try. As a mom, you really have to try. So when they pulled up my hospital gown, what they saw, whoa, they were like, hey. So apparently kulikuwa na blood clots, damu ilikuwa imekufia hapo ndani, and they later discovered I had been bleeding from the tissues. That's why sikuwa na nguvu ya kusimama, because mwili ni nzito, damu imeclot sana. So they took the baby to the nursery. Yes, now wakaanza kufinya hiyo damu, wanaifinya from hapa. Remember the previous day ndio nimetoka surgery. Sasa mwili iko numb. So wakafinya. In case you are wondering, malio damu walikuwa wanafinya itokee down there. So they had given me this injection ya kufungua cervix. So walikuwa wanaingiza mikono, wanaingiza mikono wakitoa. That thing is so painful. Nilikuwa nimelia, nilipiga nduru. So they fingered for like 45 minutes there. After they finished, haki nilisimama, I walked to the loo. Remember that time I have my catheter? I have it, I still have it. So that time nilisimama nikaenda kwa loo. I felt so relieved. But sikuwa natembea upright kabisa, because huko mahali walikuwa wameshona, they had already tena pressed, wamefinya. So nikisimama kabisa, nikijaribu kusimama kabisa, it's like hizo uzi zilikuwa zinajivuta. Nilikuwa nasikia ni kama zitatoka. So I used to walk on, this posture, like this posture, kama nimebend. Yeah, so I walked to the loo. I felt so relieved. Mwili ilikuwa imekuwa lighter kidogo. Yeah, so that Saturday I was okay, but I remember one of my sisters came to see me. Akaniangalia, akaniambia, your lips are white, you look so pale, is everything okay? Nikamwambia, yeah, everything is okay. Akaniambia, hapana, Maria, uko sawa. I wish when angesema hiyo time I could have acted on it, but mimi si daktari, so I believe the doctors knew what they were doing. So that's on Sunday. My people have come to see me there, but I'm not energetic, though I can speak with them, I can laugh, but I'm not energetic. I'm just trying. Sayo, I have a terrible headache. You guys, I'm shooting, kindly. So I have a terrible headache. Naumwa na kichwa, siwezi inama, siwezi inuka, siwezi angalia side. So mtu alikuwa ananiongelesha kitu, namuita, namwambia akuje hivi aongee, na asiongea yani I was a total wreck. So, and I remember that time people were calling me. I couldn't pick the phone. The only phone call that I used to pick was my mama's and my mom-in-law, because those two, like, they deserved it. Like, wao sikuwa nataka kuwapatia stress, so they could call like 4 times a day, Yeah, so that's on Saturday now. Saturday imeisha, mimi na my headaches zangu, niko hapo, niko tu kwa dunia ingine. Now on Sunday, I woke up, I was in so much pain. I'm still in the hospital, remember? So I went to check on my baby. My baby was in the nursery. So we were supposed to express the milk. Tunapeleka huko. No, you go there and express the milk. There's a room where you express your milk and give it to them. So nikaenda, nika-express, nikapatiana kwa mtoto. Sometimes walikuwa wananinyima mtoto because ile stress nilikuwa nayo kwa mwili. They used to say it's no good for the baby. Like, babies can feel. Yes, daddy? Okay, go eat. So the baby could feel, so sikuwa nataka kupatia baby hiyo stress, but at times nilikuwa na feel so broken. I really needed to hold my baby. You see, guys, I didn't tell you, my baby was born with 1.8 kg. She was a 1.8. She was so tiny. She was so tiny, so tiny. Hey, so I went there nika express maziwa. There was a time hata nilikuwa naenda huko usiku saa 12. Nina insist tu nakabeba, nakabeba nakabadilisha diaper, then I go back, and that was everything to me. Na kuna kitu hospitali hufanya. They had placed me in a room where mothers wenye wako na watoto wao hapo already wako. That's so bad. Mmenieka, mimi sina mtoto wangu hapo. I could hear other babies crying and I'm there feeling like a failed mama. That was not good for my mental health. I used to ask myself why I didn't deliver, normally. Why am I not there with my baby? Anyways, I wish they could have placed me where, other moms are, moms who are going through what I was going through at that time. Yeah, so I came back that Sunday after being with my baby. I came back and tried to get some rest, and then I go back again. That was the trend. You come back, you relax, then you go back. Yeah, now that Sunday usiku nikazidiwa. I was in so much pain. Mpaka sasa ilifika I could not speak because sauti itoki. Nikiongea sauti itoki, sauti imeanza kushuka kabisa, like siwezi ongea sauti itoke. My hearing ilikuwa imepotea. So my voice, hata nikishout, hata kwa simu nikiongea, used to talk on very low tone. Mpaka mtu ananiambia, si increase sauti. Sasa hiyo naona nimeongea na sauti tu, kumbe sauti haitoki. Then on Sunday usiku nikalemewa, nasikia tu nimeisha kabisa. I remember that time sikuwa nimelala usiku. So nimelala hapo, I'm just telling God, please don't take me. I was in so much pain. And hata huwezi explain. Unasikia tu ni kama umekanyagwa na gari, unasikia yani ujielewi. I remember telling God, please don't take me. Allow me to see my babies at least to grow. Laugh ikafika tena. Now I'm there conversing with God. I don't know. I was in this space yenye siwezi explain. I'm here, my body is here, my soul is somewhere else. Nilikuwa naambia tu God, don't take me. Nilikuwa na feel like I haven't achieved much in this life. I still had a lot to do. So nilikuwa na feel like it was too early. God, don't take me. Let me see my baby grow. Yeah, so me I'm there saa 6 usiku, saa 7, naangalia tu hivi kwa najiambia hizi masaa ziende saa 8. Ikafika it's go to a point mahali niliona mwangaza. Yani I was in so much pain mpaka nikafika nikaambia God, if this is your will, God take me. This pain is too much. Like, how can one person go through this much pain? God, just take me. I'm okay. If this is your will, I'm okay. Just take me. Then early that morning, nilijikaza. It was around 6. I went and refreshed. Nikajaribu kuoga. Then I went to see my baby. I went to express the milk. So I went there. I was in so much pain. Hata kuketi singeweza. So there are my fellow moms there who knew my situation. They used to help me around. So They could connect for me my expressing machine huko kwa socket, at least wananiachia kiti nina keti. May God bless them. So that day I expressed the milk. uh, they didn't want me to carry the baby because according to them I was not okay, you know. So I expressed, I went and peeped on my baby through the window. Then I went back nikingoja nirudi huko 12. Now at around 10 that Monday. So while I was walking towards the nursery, I don't know what happened, but I passed along the corridors. Nilianguka, so nikakuwa unconscious, nikaanguka tu, mi sijui nini ili happen. So they carried me. They did take me to my room, my bed. They took me to the doctor who had done my surgery. So while there, she looked at me. She looked on, my eyes were clear. Yeah, so she checked my eyes, my tongue, my lips at that time were white, and my eyeballs had turned to black. They are turned to dark. Mbona ile sura ya kifo penye ina, sorry to say this, but there's that ile sura tu mtu form ya kifo hiyo. Me, I call it that. There's no other way to call it. So ilikuwa isha form, you see. So akaniangalia ulimi, my tongue, akaangalia ska, venye alifungua tumbo akaona venye nilikuwa nakaa, akaangalia miguu, my legs, my legs were still swollen, and mind you, the pressure had not gone down. I still had those pressure issues. They tried giving me all those strong meds. So I had quarreling them, alikuwa nawatetesha nawaambia, you guys, don't you see we are losing this girl? What have you been doing? Let me see her reports. So apparently on the reports, sijui walikuwa wanaandika nini. Mimi nilikuwa, I used to complain, I used to tell them I'm feeling this way. Wananiambia nitumie kahawa mob, sijui I do this. They used to give me those, strong meds without, they were treating the cause without treating the root. No, that was the root cause. The root cause was I was losing blood, sikuwa na blood enough kwa mwili. That's why I had those effects. Unaona, shida ilikuwa nilikuwa nimeishiwa na damu kwa mwili, ndio maana I was in that state. So aliwatetesha, she was like, can't you see you're losing this girl here? This is ignorance. What have you been feeling? What have you been doing? Then there's one there, one of the, I don't know if they are on teaching, on what do we call them? Wenye wanasomea. I don't know if they were writing what I used to tell them. I don't know. Even one of them said, she has not complained of that. She has not told that she has fevers. Mind you, they come with the thermometer. They place it on your forehead or whatever. So they should know. I used to complain a lot. I used to tell them I'm not okay. Sasa sijui walikuwa wanaandikanga nini. So the lady is like, At this point, that was around 10:50 in the morning, 10:11 hapo. Nasema, at this point, if we don't do anything between now and 3, we will lose this girl. Hakuna lingine. So she told me, at this time, we need to call your people. Can you call them? Nikamwambia, yeah. So my hubby was supposed to come at 2. Yeah, because at that time my son was going to school, blah blah blah. Two was a good time for them to come. Yeah, so I called my hubby. I told him, you're needed here. You're supposed to come. And he was like, what's up, kwani? And then I told him, nimeambiwa naongezewa damu. I need blood as soon as possible. Akasema, okay, I'm on my way. Wakakuja, they came with my sisters and some of my neighbors. Wakakuja. Now my hubby hangetolewa damu because of the stress and everything. His pressures were down. Huwezi tolewa when you have high pressures or low pressures. So yeah, kutolewa. My sisters wakatolewa and my neighbors. They needed around 5 people. Yeah, because I needed a lot of blood. So at around 12, that's when I got the first transfusion. After the first transfusion, nikasikia at least nimekuwa kwa at that time now nimekuwa kwa room fulani where they could monitor me. I remember one of the doctors called my hubby and then told him, imagine niko hapo nimelala, alafu akamwambia ukiona tumeweka mgonjwa kwa hii room, ujue that's the most sick patient we have in this hospital. Imagine mtu anaongea hivyo mbele yako and you are there unamsikiza tu. Professionalism. Ufai kwambia hata mtu ukiona anakufa tu in the next 1 minute, ufai kwambianga mtu, amfai kuongea mbele ya mtu hivyo. So alimuita akamwambia, now that gave my hubby a lot of stress, by the way. Anyway, sasa nimewekewa the first pint, I'm okay. Imagine, no, before they noticed I was losing blood, they did a hemogram on me. Wakapata damu imeshuka, ilikuwa 5.2. Yeah, ilikuwa 5.2. Na nikikuwa admitted, I had 16 pints. Saizi imeshuka hadi 5.2. So I had lost a lot of blood. Yeah, so the first time nikakewa, I felt like a new person. The second one, ikaniweka chini, nikakuwa sick. The third one, nikakuwa siko, like, yeah. The fourth one, my spirit is I'm a fighter. So kama ni my spirit, I'm a fighter. Yeah, na God. Wow. I went through a lot. So to cut the long story short, niliwekewa pints 5. So from there on, nikakaa hosi, I wasn't discharged. Now the stress has gone to my baby. My baby is in the nursery. She's dropping the weight and a drop. There's a lot of issues going on. Akona jaundice, amepunguza kgs, sijui akona condition gani. It was a lot for me, hata sikuwa naweza process at that time. I guess I had shock absorbers. Sijui, like sikuwa naweza process anything. There were some things that hawako wananiambia. They used to tell my hubby, but me hawako wananiambia. Then after kuwekewa hiyo damu, bado hizo headaches hazijaisha. So they started performing these tests on my head, the head scans. They were doing these what do we call them, the CT scans huku kwa cervix, waone kama there's something there. My wound had been infected. I'm still in the hospital. It was a lot. So it came to a point where nikajiambia tu, this hospital environment is not doing me any good. So we demanded to be discharged. And I'm glad I did that. Like, if I had stayed there, maybe singekuwa alive ama my baby. I don't know. I just have that feeling. One, their service was, I don't know what to call them. It was pathetic. Those guys are expensive for nothing. They are all about money. So when we got discharged, we were supposed to go there. We got discharged on a Thursday, so we were supposed to go there for a checkup on Monday. So that Monday we went. Then they tell me, your baby has jaundice. na zimefika 341 levels. The levels were 341. I'm like, okay, huyu mtoto amekuanga hapa na hakuna kitu hata alikuwa amefanyiwa. Okay, what's not happening? So my heart haikuwa hapo tu, so nikaambia Habi hatutakaa hapa, hatutaadmitiwa hapa. So we decided to go to a different hospital. Yeah, after 3 days of admission, my baby was okay. We came back home. My baby alikuwa ameanza kuongeza kilo. Remember tukiwa huko St. Francis hakuwa anaongeza, alikuwa anapunguza. But that moment we came home on a Friday around evening hours. By Monday my baby had got to 2 kgs. Yes. So you tell me what was that? Nini ilikuwa ina happen huko yenye mtoto alikuwa akui anapunguza tu. Yeah, so and at that time when you have a preemie, hawezi breastfeed because they are using too much energy to suck, so they will not be adding, they will be losing. So I used to cup feed the baby kidogo kidogo, nampatia ana suck. So cup feeding and a suck, And then I thank God we are 10 months today. Yeah, but I'm alive today because I believe God has a plan for me. He's not yet done with me. God used 2 ladies to save my life and that of my baby. Hawa siwezi wasahau. That lady from Jacaranda. There's a time like 3 months ago, she called me. I couldn't help it. I cried on the phone. So God used that to save my life. Imagine if I had gone home, what could have happened? Because the guy was insisting I go home, and this lady is like, don't go home. And the other lady from St. Francis, Sue, may God bless you. Sue was the best in that facility. Huyo ndio mtoto ninasema alikuwa mpoa. Wengine walikuanga tu kuniambia bene wewe ni msika. Sue, may God bless you. Yeah, and the other lady from St. Francis, thank you so much. And for those who came to donate the blood, thank you so much. You saved a life. And for my parents, I love you, my moms. For my hubby, we've gone through a lot. Thank you for standing with me. I love you. God is not yet done with me. I saw death with my own eyes, but I'm here, strong, kicking. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I tried not to be emotional as much, so I had cut some details out. Yeah, but I feel relieved. I've spoken about it. I thought there's a video I didn't speak about it, okay, the audio was not good and I didn't go into details, but this one I had gone into details. The previous one I didn't mention the hospitals, but here I don't have anything to hide. I have the evidence if need be. So thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Bye.
Hi, Mommy. Where are we going? Hi, where are we going, Mama? Where are we going?